Hi everybody, I am back for another one of our weekly showcase videos to show off our new update to our cs2 external. We have a few new features and a bunch of changes as well as some bug fixes, so let's just jump right into it. To start, in visuals we now have head dot, which is just a dot on the head, and a cross, which draws a little cross, little plus sign on their pelvis or stomach. In legitbot, we have a new feature called ignore flash. So this is a keybind you can have. So when you hold this keybind, you will ignore all flashes and aim through it. And the same thing, we have the same thing for triggerbot here as well. I'm just going to show off aimbot. I'm not going to do both, but it works the exact same way. So we already have an ignore flash percentage built into the aimbot. So as you can see, I aim, and then when I'm flashed, I don't aim. But then once some of it clears, I aim on him. So now, let me turn on. We also have a keybind indicator for us. Let me turn that on. So I aim, I don't aim, and then you can see whenever I press mouse forward, which is the key, I will ignore the flash. So we add this just to give our users an option. If you're in like a desperate situation and you really need to kill somebody and you're flashed, you can just hold your key and aim on them. And the same thing works with triggerbot. I'm not going to show it off. It's the exact same thing. You will shoot at them. Okay. Next, we added a lock tab bar option checkbox. So if you use our cheat, you can move our navigation tab bar around. But now we have a button. If you lock it, you can no longer move it. So yeah, pretty straightforward. As well, on top of that, the navigation bar now saves with your config. So if you have it on the top and you save your config, when you load in, it will be at the top. So another thing we added is in the watermark, we added 3 new features. So we have, for velocity, which just draws your velocity. So you can see when I move around, it goes up. We have CPU usage, we have GPU usage, and we have map name as well. So when everything's on, it gets kind of long, but I figured you can choose what you want on and off. So I'll leave it like that. That's pretty cool. I believe that is it for additions. Yes. Okay. So changes in the legitbot, chest and pelvis are now separated. So how it was before, chest was all of the chest and the pelvis and stomach. So now these are separated, so you will need to update your configs. So we just did this to make the aimbot. We want it to be as customizable as possible. So yeah, if you had chest on before, you'll probably want pelvis, but it is an option now. Bomb ESP is now in World ESP. It was by mistake, it was in Player ESP, so you can see Bomb ESP is now part of the world. So if I drop it on the ground, you see it there, and if I turn off World ESP, it no longer draws on that. And on top of that, the bomb overlay, so the overlay that draws on the side when the bomb is planted. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to end the round, but that is now part of MISC and not part of Player ESP as well. So another thing we changed is if you have something set to always, so that we have 3 options on our cheat: hold, always, and toggle for how you want to use features. So if you have always, it will no longer draw the keybind to the right. So like as you can see, the trigger bot, I have it on hold and it shows a keybind. So if I change this to hold, now you can set a keybind. We just figured to make it, for anyone who didn't understand what always did, always means it's always on, and we didn't want to draw a keybind next to it to potentially confuse people. What else do we change? Oh, in the watermark, now instead of 24-hour time, it's 12-hour time. So it's 12:51 for me right now, instead of 0:05 or 0:51 or whatever it would be. So it's a pretty unimportant change, but it is on the list. So bug fix. Let's see. Smoke and molly timers would not load, so whatever you saved in your config, it wouldn't load it, so that's fixed. And we fixed a bug with the ammo modes. Let me see if I can show it. Ammo. So now this shows correctly in the ESP preview.